What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I am your host, Justin Torno, with my co-host, Brian Limper. What's up, squad?
Not much.
We're here.
Not much.
We're doing it on a Thursday night.
Not much.
Another night, or another week in a row where we're not recording on Friday.
Sometimes life happens.
We are just navigating the waters.
That's the new tagline of the show.
They like to navigate the waters of life. So, yeah, K-Pop Kimchi on a Thursday.
But next week, we'll have a bunch of episodes for you.
Next week's what we like to call an all-timer.
We call that the old Kessel Run.
We call it, it's like when the moon and the planets align and whatever. And it doesn't happen often, but we're going to be busy next week.
So that means we have lots of content for you.
We got ITZY on Monday. Then we have Blackpink on Friday. Same week.
And our normal podcast.
And the normal podcast. And both shows in Chicago. And then on Friday, staying in Chicago.
At a slightly bigger venue than the other.
And, yeah, same week. So that worked out nicely. So that'll be fun. I'm pumped.
Be a good one.
It's going to be really fun. It's crazy. The timing of it's crazy just because they're literally the same, like days apart.
I was thinking about it after we were talking about it today. And, well, you didn't see Blackpink the first time, and I did. But since the last time I saw both of them live, they've put out so much more music.
Oh, I know.
It's like ridiculous.
ITZY had only had 2 little albums so far.
I think
most of their music was not out, like at all.
What did they just put out? Was like Wannabe?
That was right after we saw them.
So yeah, they didn't have a lot of music out when we saw them. It was more like
I see.
This is like an actual concert. The other one was like a meet and greet.
We saw them at like a showcase.
Yeah,
so
showcase.
Essentially, yeah, it was just. Which those are actually really fun. They have so much more music.
They were like basically rookies back then.
Literally, it really was. I don't even know if they were a year
old.
They're
like vets.
I don't even know if they were a year old. They might have been around 1 year old as a group when we saw them. Icy was, I guess, technically the last like single they had. So that was like ages ago.
Yeah, I don't know. In
so,
Blackpink, when I saw them, I don't remember. But none of the group members except for Jennie had solo music out. And now we looked at the set list, and they all have solo music.
Now Lisa and Rose have their songs, and then Jisoo's gonna. They all have like stages, which is gonna. I'm really excited for that because I didn't get to see them. I can't believe it's already here. It's gonna be fun. I'm just pumped to stay in the hotel.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hotel life.
Then we're finally gonna hit up that awesome Japanese hot pot.
That's what we gotta do. It's gonna be an all-time week. I'm really pumped. So
it's been a while since we've had something.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta say this. I think we gotta get the bad taste of the Luna concert out of our mouths. So
it's crazy because that was so long ago.
It was, and it's weird because when we saw that, we had like a big stint there where it was like concert, nothing, and now it's like concert. I don't know. The scheduling of these is just interesting, but we had a lot then. We literally.
And it's supposed to be pretty nice out. Like, it's like November, but it's like 70s.
We are having some A+ weather right now.
So good.
And I was like, man, this is going to be some awesome fall weather for this trip, which makes it literally that much better.
No, watch we go next week. It's like 35.
Literally going to be an ice storm.
Like we're talking the first time it was like -3.
Yep, it's definitely going to be the worst weather of all time.
Well, right now it's pretty nice.
I'm going to look right now, and we're going to see how bad it's going to become because we jinxed it.
Well, while he's looking this up, I've got some awesome news to share with you. Not really news or awesome.
Yeah.
But you got to build it up, the hype.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Justin the other day that I felt like it was time in my K-pop career to find a new favorite group in alt bias because I had this key ring, or I guess a keychain on my key ring for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I told you guys a long time ago I love WJS, and I still do. And we were at this, well, I was with my other friend Justin, because all my friends' names are Justin, at a Korean hot pot place in St. Louis. And they were playing actual K-pop music on the video screen, like in a freaking like stadium, a TV.
A TV?
Yeah, whoa, a TV.
What is that?
A tiny video screen.
What is that?
And Choco May was playing, and I sent a picture to Justin of them playing on it because I was like, oh hey look, they actually play K-pop here. And literally as I was taking my jacket off because it was hot, my keyring with my little WJSN Uwu guy fell off of it onto the ground. Like I'm talking about like. Not even like an arm's length onto the ground. and my little WJSN guy broke off and exploded. I have no idea where he went. The whole metal keychain went with it. I have no idea how that even happened. The
That's
entire
weird.
thing was gone. Couldn't find it. Completely gone while I was watching Chakame.
I think that's a sign.
And I'm like, I think that's a sign from
Yeah.
the K-pop gods. It's time to move on with my journey.
Yeah.
Um,
As Chalkman is playing, you can't write that one up.
I was like, I literally looked for it. I'm like, where's it at? Just pick it up. Couldn't find it. It was gone. Completely gone.
That's fate right there. That's weird.
So I took that as, I mean, I love WJSN for a long time and CLC, but every now and then you got to just move with the times, and it might be time to move on.
You know, it might be.
Not 100% sure who my new favorite group would be, though.
No decision has been made yet.
I like a lot of groups. Like,
yeah. I think there's a lot of potential in the field.
But I will say, there's a dual race for my new bias spot.
It's a battle.
It is. Between,
We'll have a special party.
yeah, I was saying,
when
it's
you
between
announce.
Haiwan from Inmix and Suman from Stacy.
That is a battle
So,
of two 4th gen up and coming, even though they're super popular, especially Stacy. That's a battle.
it is. I was like, oh, I think I like them more. Then I'll see like some random post by the other one on Instagram. I'm like, oh, I think I like them more.
It's crazy how that can just change when you just see like an instant social media post. You're like, wow, my favorite person ever.
That's the
Of
moment,
course.
you know. I will say, if CLC was a group though, and Sungyeon was still around, she'd still be the go. Every time I see videos of her with Sword doing stuff, I'm like, please come back to me. You're like my favorite person in the whole world.
Yeah.
But that's not the perfect world that we live in.
The K-pop world moves pretty fast.
It does. But yeah, I still love WJSN. I still love Luda. But much
It
like
might
my
be
little
time.
keychain guy, it might be time to move on.
Just move on and explode and disappear. That's really weird though. I don't know.
I don't
how
know,
you-
dude.
that,
I've literally had my keys.
like went down a drain or something.
And I've like thrown them across the room and nothing's happened. Like
Yeah.
it's always been there. Or I've dropped them and lost them. Always been fine. Dropped it like barely the distance, like dent of a can, exploded and was gone forever.
That's like some like Disney movie right there.
It's
It's
like-
the magic. I don't know. That's weird. It might be time. And you know, I mean, we always say, especially with the groups we like that are, I guess, older and like super veterans, it sucks when they kind of like aren't around as much. And they're not like when they're just like
Yeah.
not doing stuff a lot. That always is a bummer.
I will say that we've really been into Inmix lately. They're one banger away from being like the best group of all
They
time.
and the best part is we already saw them live,
We did.
so we're good to go
I
there.
will also say we said Stacey's the future, but it might be Inmix.
Yeah. I think they're, I don't know. I think they're headed in the right direction. Their first music was just so not
Yeah.
good.
Also,
That-
Billy's awesome too.
There's a lot of good. It's just
And
crazy
Kepler.
because we talk about it and I'm like, have this fear in the back of my head. I'm like, one day you just got to pull like the eject button on the plane and like, all right, K-pop, see you later. Like, it's time to put you in the rearview mirror. It's done. It's over. I don't like this anymore. But that, like, every day it's just like something new and something better. I'm like, these people are awesome. Like, I love this still. Like, it's crazy. But no, there's a ton of younger groups that are just sick. I mean, obviously, like you said,
We also love.
Kepler is like with us forever because of Girls Planet. So
That's true. We also watch a lot of content on random groups all the time.
and NMIX is awesome.
I have watched a lot of Inmix content.
That was legit when we saw them. When Fate happened again, and you accidentally bought the tickets to the first K.
That is true.
And we saw them. I was literally thinking as we were watching them, as we were listening to their music, that was not great. I was like, it's somewhat inevitable for us that we will eventually love these people, and
We
we'll be
did
like, hey,
say
we did see them.
in like a review thing that
Because it always happens.
the girls were awesome and they were really funny. It's
They
just
were.
The music wasn't
Yeah,
great.
go back and listen.
But I mean, their little like cover thing and their like dance things were awesome. It's just I
Yeah.
don't like Tank and I don't
Just
like.
and Tank.
I can live with that. I don't like Tank.
Tank is not good. I don't know. I don't really like either of them.
But like Dice,
But
sick.
Dice is
cool, sick.
Cool's a great B-side, and Dice was a really great
If they come
second
out
title track. I think
again
really,
with a great song, that might be my favorite group ever.
I
Okay?
think if we have a
Or-
really banger in their next release, they could be the one. Like,
Also, another person who's super awesome that I love is Minnie from Idol,
yeah,
but she's like around all the time too.
Crazy Idol is like such veterans, but they just are so sick. Idol is still
But that was my update for you.
that's
I,
important.
So we'll update you
It's
on
like
that
the
later
Panda
on.
Watch.
Really?
We'll just call it that.
Panda Watch
Panda
2022. We'll see who's gonna succeed Luna in my line.
We need to
of
make a
old
YouTube
biases.
video of it, of like you with all the like lines on the board and the faces. And,
I will.
Like, over here and like.
It's like a little chart where they're like going.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But no, that's a big decision to make, and for you to come on and say that, that's important. Gotta let out the biased feelings sometimes.
There's just. I think I was telling you too the other day that it's crazy to see a bunch of stuff of like WJSN doing random videos and shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not really like K-pop related.
Yeah.
So it feels like they're never really around doing anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're like always doing something.
Yeah.
Because like they
They're,
release like
busy,
Index,
but they're not,
they'll release stuff that's like cover dances or random behind the scene videos or just random clips of them doing random things. But WJSN really doesn't do that as much anymore.
They're just like kind of they're like so far into it that they don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, like Stacey does it, Billy does
That's
it.
what's always fun about the rookie groups and like the younger groups.
They're like trying to get attention.
They're just like really trying to build their fan base, so they're always trying to do that like goofy reality type things. And they always do stuff, yeah, you're right, because they would just want to put out as much content as possible. So it's like, oh hey, like here's another YouTube video with a crazy screenshot of everyone's face crying or screaming, and it's 25 minutes long. Watch. Like, those
also,
always get me.
I'm also, one of my big weaknesses is always the idols that just, like, are goofy and make dumb faces all the time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Highland makes a lot of goofy faces.
There's, like, literally videos just on the faces.
The one video I sent you where she was, like throwing a heart ball at somebody.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That heart ball's thrown at you.
And she's like... She's goofy.
They're fun. NMIX is really fun, and I'm happy that they're trending in the right way to us. I mean, look at that background right now.
I know.
How can you say I don't like Tank? Just kidding. It's horrible.
All
I'll
right.
tell to their face.
Well, there's my life update while you're looking up your weather. What'd you find out?
Oh, well, it's gone now.
Weather update.
Well, of course, it says on Friday that next Friday, at least the high is 60 degrees. That's not bad. It does say 40% chance of rain. That could be anything.
We're going to be inside, so that's
yeah. And then Monday, the high is 52, but it's sunny. So
I'll take it.
I can work with these temperatures,
That's fine.
Especially for Chicago in, like, the middle of October.
In, like, the middle of November.
Oh, yeah, we're in we're
Dude,
in
it's
November
almost
now.
Christmas.
It could legit be, like, snowing right now and be like, okay, you wouldn't even think about it. So, no, I could totally deal with 50 and above and sunny in Chicago.
I'll take it. That'll give me a good excuse to wear my K-pop kimchi windbreaker.
That's what I was thinking. It's time to break it out.
I got Justin Awesome Kepler album.
Oh, yeah. I should have took the...
Troubleshooter.
Troubleshooter.
So we're going to keep...
I
think I've got you one of all of them, haven't I?
I think so. And I know that they have different, editions or whatever.
They had all three of them, but I wasn't even sure what the difference was. So
I have no idea.
It had the most colors on it.
Yeah, this one's cool. That's always what you got to do is get.
So we're gonna open this up.
We'll just see.
While we're opening this up, Mango, we got an awesome drink try for you. So I've been looking for these Alani Nu specific drinks that I could never find anywhere, but I finally found one at a 7-Eleven. This flavor is called Dream Float. I think it's
like an orange
cream. Orange creamsicle, probably.
Which is usually pretty good.
Smells like an orange creamsicle. But I can tell you right now, it's probably going to be better than the other ones we had.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad.
So let me shoot. Oh, boy.
Whoa, great photos. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to see what photo. Let's take photo card guesses.
I'm saying you're going to get Mashiro.
You know what? That's a good guess. I don't remember how many we got in.
Padre, forgive me.
Oh,
We're about to shoot down this dream.
Yeah, go for it. They always make this difficult. All right.
Man, that's actually
I'm
really
just
good.
going to say yeso because I think I say yeso every time. Oh!
A Xiao Xiao?
Shouting. That's cool.
Go! Where's that Mashiro? We get
And
one?
it's right there. You got it. You got it.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I got Mashiro and shouting. Those are really
That's
nice.
just pretty to see.
And then I got a little
ID card.
ID card with Cheon.
Hey,
Hero
hero license.
Here, you can have the hero license.
Let's
dude.
go.
Cheon. That's really cool.
I'll put this in my wallet. Dude, that's a 6
A
stick.
troubleshooter sticker. That's dope. Why don't
this in my wallet
put
right
that
now.
in your license when we go into the concert?
I'm gonna put it on the back.
This is all I need.
I'm gonna take my actual
That's how we're
license
gonna
out
get
of
the
here. I'm
cake
gonna put this in here.
That's cool. Why don't all groups just have big stickers like
I know,
this?
that's pretty cool.
That's sick. I love stickers.
What else you got? Is that just like a...
It looks like the lyrics. Oh my gosh! There's a little, not a game
Man,
piece
what a
thing.
sick...
There's a lot of stuff, and this is awesome.
Oh, is that a sticker?
It's like a Eugen coin type thing. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it like goes somewhere. It's
What's
not.
the
I
back
don't
of
think
it
it's a
say?
sticker.
It's like a pog?
It's like a little game piece.
Oh, it is. It says Eugen.
And then more stickers. That's sick.
Oh, the actual album. Wow. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Thanks, man. What a great album.
It is a good one.
And
You have to check that photo book here
that
after...
yeah, we'll look at that
after,
after we record. We don't have the
after air
time to
hours
go
here.
through every single pick, but no. And then you got me the awesome Lisa version.
Oh, yeah, I got him a Lisa version of the Blackpink album.
The Born Pink album. That was sick too.
I felt like it was only right.
Always like the member specifics. Oh yeah, especially since we're gonna see them. I'm so excited actually. Like, that's pretty good.
It's really good.
It tastes like
Creamsicle.
orange creamsicle, which is good. But yeah, that was a great find. Good call, Mashiro.
Dude,
You
I
got
just
it.
felt it in my bones.
I didn't know how many we were gonna get, so you got it. You got Mashiro. I forgot how many Kepler puts in, and then this shouting one's
It's a
very
good
cool.
shouting.
I always say yeso because I swear the one time I got it was
You
like
did- didn't
literally
you
it was
double
it was
yeso
just like
in the
yeso,
one?
yeso.
But now at least you got one of every album. This Hero license is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Chaeyoung's awesome.
This is
She
my
deserved to
only-
be number one.
This is my only proof I need to get into the show.
That's how we're getting into KCON. That's our media pass.
Man, when are we going to get our media pass for KCON 2020?
Next year we're trying.
We're like a top 10 K-pop.
Yeah, podcast, and we can't
Arguably
get
top 3.
we can't get media credentials.
I ain't never been on a plane,
I'm
but
trying.
I'll get on a
I'm
plane
gonna,
and fly down
I'm
there.
gonna actually try to.
How do we put our name in for that? There's got to be a way.
I'm gonna try and hit up some people. Well, I mean it's not for a while, but maybe we can try and figure something out. Hopefully KCON's good, and maybe we can go because I think I'll be haunted forever that we didn't go to the last one.
Dude. Hate to beat a dead horse, but Inmix had a sweet dance video that they did.
Which we could have been there seeing. That video's awesome.
I love it.
Them and the Kepler one were sick, and apparently no other group did it except a couple guy groups.
I haven't checked lately. Maybe there's more. But
They do take about 3.5 months for each one to come out.
yeah.
Yeah,
Kepler
Inmix
was
was
there.
there
God,
too.
Kepler was there. Inmix was there.
All of our
WJSN
favorites. Itzy was there.
Itzy was there. Stacy was there.
Literally like the greatest girl group lineup ever.
Luna was there. I don't care, but they were there.
Yeah, they were there, I guess. I just will forever. I don't know. That's a scar.
The only thing
That's what
that
what's
makes
his-
me able to sleep at night is knowing that whoever went there did not get to see back-to-back B2B.
Wait, were they not there?
No.
No, they were just literally the.
They were just the main attraction.
They were the main
for-
attraction on like the
Chicago.
road show.
Yeah, they
but then for a normal one, they're like, "You guys just take a break." That
Take this one off,
B2B
fellas.
was man. That was definitely I feel like a unique concert that you're right. No one will ever get to see again.
Also, I still have never seen anything about the little concert they did after the thing.
Oh, you mean like in Minneapolis and stuff?
Any of them.
Oh.
I've never seen anything from them.
Me neither. Not a thing.
That's so
And
weird.
as for as much K-pop stuff as we see,
You think it
nothing.
accidentally would slip
even
in
like
there.
random. I don't think those happen.
I don't think they did either.
But yeah, we got a big K-pop week ahead of us.
But,
I'm just really ready for the freaking Korean hot pot.
oh, dude,
after
the
Blackpink.
Japanese one's going to be sick.
After Blackpink, it's just gonna be like the greatest feeling of all time, and then sleeping in the hotel. It's just the little things in life.
It's going to be good. But, on today's episode, that has nothing to do with anything we just talked about for the last 20 minutes.
Heck yeah.
So, if you listened to us last week, we said that it was time to do a catch-up on all the Eyes One members
Mm-hmm.
and see how accurately we said what they were going to be doing currently in the past. So for those of you who don't know, Eyes One was a group that was formed through Produce 48, which was a show they had on Mnet, put on by is it CJ and J or C?
CJEM or
Say
CG,
something.
CJM.
A bunch of scoundrels
There's
and
a
crooked
C and
people.
J. Yeah, they're horrible.
And you basically voted,
Probably on the back of this.
allegedly, for
Maybe.
who you think was going to make it, and then the girls who made it are the ones that ended up being in the group at the end of the program. And that group became Eyes One. Now, They had a contract that they're only going to be around for a certain amount of years, and then they were disbanding. So we all knew that was going to happen. So it's not really a shock to anybody, except for the people that was a shock to for whatever reason I don't understand.
You know what? That one blows my mind. They were made to disband. I mean, really, every K-pop group is, but we knew they were going to disband.
But I have a deep, long, loving history with IZ*ONE. For any of you who don't know, you can go back and listen to like one of our older episodes.
It's like a Greek tale of
It is.
triumph.
But then they disbanded on April 29th, 2021. So, I guess, actually, that was a while ago. A year and a half, maybe?
Yeah. It was a while ago.
December, October, November. Yeah, so a little over a year and a half.
Yeah.
We watched the last live concert that they did online because they couldn't do concerts in person because of COVID.
That's a real bummer.
It's the last time any tears left my eyes.
No tears left to cry.
Until Kepler debuted and I saw Wa Da Da.
That'll be really sad when... Anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
Oh, but anyway, so anyways, whole IZ*ONE thing that disbanded. Now, we did a kind of like a review, catch up like we do, like Bunny Rabbit Hole deep dive thing into IZ*ONE back on May 6th, 2021, and it was episode 81, right? So this is a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Dang, that's a long time ago.
Yep.
This is episode...
As we approach 20 episodes.
Is this like 158?
Probably on like 150, nearing
157?
160, something like
So I
that.
mean, it was a long time ago. So we decided...
Like 70 episodes past this.
Yeah, I know.
Almost double of that.
With the influx of members coming back with music, to go back and see how accurately we described what they're going to be doing going forward with their careers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be kind of a weird episode because I'm going to be pausing and playing, and we're going to just be listening to us talk about what happened with the group,
Yeah.
members individually, and where they're doing now, and then we'll tell you what actually is happening with them currently. We did an episode like this before. Don't remember how well it worked out.
I
Don't
feel like
care.
it worked pretty good. I feel like it was really fun. I don't
We're
remember
here.
what it was.
We're living in the present. Oh,
Was
we
it like
did
listening to our first
we
episode?
listened to our very first
Okay.
episode and
That was-
seen how it changed.
Now I'm just trying to listen to that episode of us listening to our first episode because that one was a while ago.
We'll go back on like our 10th year anniversary. We'll go
In
back.
another year, we'll be like, so what was our IZ*ONE check-in of the IZ*ONE check-in?
We need to go back to whatever episode it was where we listened to our first one and just do it every single year and just keep listening to the next
And
one.
be like, oh my gosh, that's...
Actually, that'd be kind of funny because things would change so much.
That
over
would
time.
be... That, yeah, it'd be like
I remember
a
doing the other one
times-
and
or like
and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like, this is nothing like what I thought.
It was really fun because of that. Yeah, it was just... The K-pop like world was so different than what it was.
One of our favorite groups was Momoland.
Yeah, that's dark times.
Our first
It's
song,
crazy that Momoland's still a group now
honestly,
that
yeah,
does
true.
things.
They like play a lot of
They
shows.
like only do concerts. It's
They're
like-
doing more shows and stuff than Wacky Mecky.
I feel bad for Wacky Mecky fans, honestly.
But eyes one time.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna hit play. We'll see what's going on. We're gonna be listening to ourselves talk, so it's gonna be weird.
Here's us from the past.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the members we got here. So first off, we have Kwon Yoon Bi, and she finished number 7 overall in the 12 girls. She's a leader, main dancer, and lead vocal. She's born September 27th, 1995. She debuted in 2014 in a group called Gaya under the name Kazoo. Is this what I sound like when I talk? Not a great stage
I was
name.
like, wow, that's the worst.
Oh my gosh, is that
Is
you?
that me?
But I have seen a couple dancing clips of her with her short pink hair, and let me tell you,
That
Spot.
Talk about like
Indeed.
that's the only way to
Talk about
that's
just
the
a
only way to
glow
describe
up.
it, yeah, is
That's
Kazoo.
dreadful.
Her official color is purple, also known as embroidered starlight. Whoa.
I wouldn't know that that's purple, to be honest with you.
Every day.
The Woolen trainees call her the mother because of her good leadership skills, which is true. Because I remember in Produce 48, she like packed a bunch of like band-aids and all kinds of stuff for all the girls in Woolen, because you know, to keep them safe during their travels in Produce 48. I
Keep
guess.
them safe from their fights with who was their rival on the show?
WM.
Oh man, those are some bad.
WM Entertainment still a thing.
She was also
Good
a dancer
question.
in play and used to be a backup dancer for Lovelies.
Whoa.
What an honor. Who is also disbanded.
I know.
I struggle in my life between Haiwan and Yubi and who is my favorite person in the group.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if I ever.
That's
figured it out.
different. That's a time
hopefully Yumi goes.
That's different now.
She's my favorite person ever. Hold on, go back. What did I just say? And used to be a backup dancer for Lovelies. Now, I always have an inner struggle in my life between Haiwan and Yumi and who is my favorite person in the group. It's just a coin toss all the time. But
Yeah.
hopefully Yumi goes and does other things. She used to be my favorite person ever.
Wow.
She's
Well.
one of my favorite members.
I feel like you liked Yumi more at first than you liked Haiwan at first.
I think Yumi, if we go back and listen, I think she's like the first person I ever brought up.
We gotta go back and listen.
Yeah, that's what I think.
All right, time to pause and go back and listen to the other
I thought
episodes.
you didn't like Haiwan,
That is true.
but we kind of poked fun just because she kind of was just there for a little while. So
That's
she,
also true. Me after watching a bunch of like the reality shows and like the wink we talked earlier about. There's a couple members we didn't think were going to be in the group, and she's definitely one of them. I wouldn't think would have been. Damn.
Yeah.
I think that one's still correct.
We talked about it before in other episodes, but she really grew on me later on after watching like reality shows, like The Idol, and just random. I watched a ton of Heisman videos.
Yeah.
But she's just like really funny and really goofy. That's why I like her so much. But Yumi's built different.
The internal struggle.
Dude.
She got the awesome leader mom vibes, and she's like close to our age. So.
And I did say that. That is true. She is very close to our age. Actually, biased records and groups are always the ones that have like the mom vibes of the group.
Also true.
That's definitely Yumi.
Maybe some things didn't change from the past.
Fun fact: whenever I see like sad eyes,
oh gosh,
stuff, it's not the best.
I can't do this.
I
can't do this.
It like makes me so sad.
Yeah.
Gosh,
she's still does.
Like a proud person.
Like when she was with Cheon.
She's never like, oh yeah, you know.
For her like little dance thingy. Oh yeah. Oh man, great moments.
She literally just talks about how much she failed the group and how she didn't do good enough, and that's the reason why things were happening. And I'm like, shut
really
it
sad.
down.
That's just like classic K-pop though.
Speaking of really sad moments, there's a thing where she was like, it was her, Cheon, I want to say it was like Hitomi, and somebody else, and they're asking her about if she misses like being in a group or anything like that. And she said she always gets really sad when she sees other groups being successful in shows or like doing well and they're like congratulating each other. And she's like, that used to be us. We used to do that.
She just doesn't. She's a soloist. She doesn't have that anymore.
Or like when other members do good, she like will congratulate them. She's like, oh, I remember we used to do this as like a group. Like we all congratulate each other and it was great. And now they don't have that anymore and it was like really sad. I remember that.
I've heard other soloists say that too.
Like Chang'an says it all the time.
They've just been like, yeah, I mean, you do all those things together. You're like a team. And then you don't have that anymore. So it's just you. So I mean, that would be weird.
Like,
that would be really weird.
Stuff. Like, dude, you know it's not like your fault. Like,
oh, she thinks everything's her fault. She's the leader every single time. And she's just like,
I guess that's how they're just like kind of like, that's just how it is.
Very true.
That is true. That is just K-pop.
iPhone mail letter that they put out, they translated to English, and it's like the saddest thing I've ever
seen.
Oh yeah,
that was horrible.
It really was. That's why I was like, oh man, I don't know.
They just make it so painful.
That's like the one thing I cannot stand Yubi crying. It like makes me so sad on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yubi's awesome. She's also like 5'2", which always blows my mind. Still blows my mind.
I don't really think she's gotten any taller.
She's short. But the most important part, what are they going to do next? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see how accurate we were. I personally...
You go first.
I don't think she's going to be in another group. Because she's...
Okay.
She's not old, but in the idol world, she's on the older side of...
It's a tough spot.
And right now they have Rocket Punch, which we'll talk about with another member later. But I can't see her debuting with another group since it just have Rocket Punch to debut a little bit ago and still have Lovelies. Because as people know, one senior group and a junior group. That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah.
Like Jedis and Star Wars, you know, there's always the magic.
Very true. It's true.
But I was talking about this in the chat the other day. I think she's got a good chance of maybe doing some solo stuff. But I could definitely see her getting more into, you know, she does a lot of modeling, a lot of like photo shoots and commercials and stuff. And I think she'll probably get into doing some acting. She's been in a couple, like, smaller acting roles, and she'll probably go that way. I don't think she's going to be in another group. I think this is it.
Yeah, I agree, especially with, that's kind of like the next step of the...
Because it's really what you want to get to.
The idols, the idols that are, you know, a little, like, kind of, I don't know, I just hate saying older, because they're literally not old at all. It's just like
It's true.
It's relative what you're talking about.
Sure. Yeah, it's definitely the next step is like the acting. So I think that's what you do. In a perfect world, if I like said what I wanted, her and Chaewon would be a duo and just actually.
Man, that'd been sick.
Not just like a one-time
That would have been really cool. That was a good idea by me.
Good job, Past Justin.
That would have been dope.
But I think you're right. She'll be a model and an actress.
I imagine what she's gonna do is a lot like what Sejong's doing now.
Yeah.
Like she might like do some commercials, do like whatever.
Yeah.
But she might put out like a solo song or an OST or something. But I think her days as being like an idol in a group, I think are done.
Which I mean, like that's how it is. So.
Which is sad because she waited a long time to be in a group.
It was.
She had a good run. She's a great leader. 5 years, she'll be able to be the leader of the IS1 reunion.
Oh my gosh! If it takes.
We're already in like.
They're literally.
We're only like year 1.5.
I was gonna say we're almost 2 years from that.
I told her I'm waiting for her to be a solo artist or a solo something. She was be my favorite artist of all time.
I guess this goes for literally every member. Well, especially for you.
Little did we know Haewon and Mitch was coming.
Oh my gosh.
Just something so we can like see her. Like,
True.
doing stuff.
At least she does do a lot of
She
stuff.
absolutely does stuff.
Some dramas would be great.
I'm sure she'll be in some type of acting.
Why wouldn't she? Yeah.
Or maybe she'll be like put as a host of like a show or something like that.
That'd be incredible.
I would, as long as she's around doing something. That's really what I want.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. I think acting will be the next step because it is.
All right. So honestly, still a little soon to tell if she's gonna be an actress or not. But for the most part, I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, we said solo music.
She's around doing stuff. She's a soloist. She does a lot of
She's
modeling.
a very active soloist and has a lot of music, as more than I thought back then.
Because she's had a few comebacks.
She's been a pretty consistent soloist as far as music. So,
I feel like that call is pretty spot on.
yeah, I feel like it was pretty good. She's done a really good job, and she's definitely stayed like
Relevant.
100%.
Because we see her doing a lot of stuff. So it's not like she's like gone from the public eye.
It's not like she like retired or anything like that. Or
So you know what? Good job on us. That was one for one.
I'd say that's a 1 for 1 because I
Alright.
know there's not going to be some other ones. So we'll give us that one.
Miyawaki Sakura. Here, I'm interested to hear what you say about this. Finished number 2 overall. She's a sub-vocal, sub-rapper visual. She's born March. Shout out to all these Eyes One clips. I haven't heard these in
I
forever.
know, seriously.
I'll be honest, I don't listen to a lot of Eyes One songs anymore because they just make me sad.
Makes sense.
Her official color is pink or cherry blossom pink.
That's cool.
She trained for 6 years and 11 months. She debuted in 2011 at HKT48. I'm very interested to see what we say she did. I'm sure we said she does like.
I don't even remember.
She had a concurrent position in AKB48's A team from February 24th to December 2017. I'll be honest, I don't know much about AKB48 outside like basic stuff, but that sounds pretty impressive.
It's like I don't know that much either, but from what I do know, it's just the most wild thing of all time.
I think if you're on A team, that means you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds like you're
Safe
on,
to say.
the best squad, right? It's just like
These guys are cool. I really like to talk to these guys sometimes.
They really know their stuff.
She's also the sub-captain of HKT48 Team KIV.
NBD.
Her hobbies include playing video games, and she even has her own YouTube gaming channel, which is true. She loves playing video games.
Videos, yes.
She was a child actress. She sleeps with her eyes open, which we did see in Wool's Eyes Saw. You know what's crazy? I think this was going on during COVID times when we filmed this. Well, I can't remember the name of the show. This was in May 2021.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, what was it called?
It would have
I
been.
think I saw that.
I think I showed an episode.
Yeah.
They like were sleeping.
COVID time lasted a while, so.
She's a huge.
Is it still lasting? I don't know.
We do know that for a fact because when she was packing to move into the dorm for Eyes One, she Eyes One Shoe. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Her first thing she packed was her Irene fan and her red velvet light
She
stick.
had her light stick, yeah.
And then there's one show she was in where she was like doing a cooking thing or something.
She does love Red Velvet. I wonder if she still loves Red Velvet.
Those are always just
She fangirled so hard.
those are always the
I
best
don't know.
moments when idols meet their idols.
And she's also been in a lot of Japanese dramas and shows. And
Can't wait to meet these guys. They're my idols.
The idols of the idols.
Your idol's
Or
favorite
the
idol.
behind the scene idols.
So what do you think Sakura's gonna do?
Here we go.
Just go back to Japan and be a rock star like she was before she left. Like,
Yeah, I don't think she's not gonna stay in Korea.
no.
I know that
Well-
there was. Well, she already left, but
She did go back to
I know
Japan
that
for
She
a
did.
little, for a while.
Like,
She had to graduate.
Or who was it? Was it Big Hit or
Yeah, she had like it was like in a stadium.
To be an idol.
I didn't
at the
see
company.
that.
I don't remember who it was, but I don't know if she's gonna take it or not. But I would think it's a safe bet she's gonna go back to AKB and take her spot as the top person. Because when she left,
I didn't realize she was so close to graduating when she went back.
2-3 members of AKB. There's like thousands of girls.
Yeah.
So,
She'll be the number one now.
which honestly, I think is a large portion of the reason why she even made it in the group to begin with. Was because she was so popular that they wanted to put the most popular member in the group, so that way, the Japanese fans would watch it and be like,
Yeah.
super into it. Like, oh yeah, Sakura. Like, this is like, our pride and joy of AKB. Like, we're gonna watch her in the Ice One.
That's true.
Nako and Tomomi looked up to Sakura.
Yeah, it's like
She was almost like
Like
an
Michael
inspiration idol to them, and they were,
her
like
Serena.
they looked up to them too as like their leaders and what they should want to be like
As idols.
So yeah, I mean, Sakura could literally do whatever she wants. She could probably make bank just from doing her video game channel, but I think she'll just go back home.
Especially picking up all the foreign fans she got in Korea.
Yeah, she'll just
She's
go
gonna be even
home
more popular.
and just she's just gonna be a rock star, just like all the members there. But she especially will be a rock star in Japan. So
Because
just go do your thing, girl.
if you,
Do it, girl. Do you?
well, I want the people in here that are listening to this pay attention to anything that happened to the AKB girls after they left Produce 48. But a lot of the girls that weren't as popular in their little regions after they left Produce 48 were all of a sudden like superstars.
Yeah.
Like they all got like brought up to the main roster. They all like
Main roster.
their own little post Produce 48 AKB group that they did and toured around as. So I mean, she's gonna go back and she's gonna be huge until she graduates.
Shout out to these guys doing our whole show for us.
I know, right? We don't even need to talk today.
Because Jarena just graduated.
I don't know what the.
I forgot how in-depth this was.
It really was.
Still, will have time to be.
Have we gotten away from our flower path?
Yeah, she's just gonna go be the most popular person in Japan.
That's what I think too.
It's just her and Godzilla duking it out for most
She's-
famous.
It's Godzilla Day
She's the
today.
Pinky of Japan.
Perfect.
Pretty much, and she deserves it. So, of all like the people, I mean, everyone will be okay, but like Sakura's one. You're like, she's fine.
Yeah, she'll be alright.
She'll go do whatever and be fine.
Well, there's one that was wrong. Out of,
Yeah, we didn't know she was gonna come back and be in a group.
I did mention that she was offered an opportunity to come back by one of Big Hit's companies or something. I think I said, but back then I wasn't really sure how willing she was to come back and be an idol.
Yeah.
Little known fact, she did, and it worked out great for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing pretty well, I'd say.
She's in Leseparam. Yes. So, she came back, so that one we definitely got wrong. She was gone to Japan for a little bit, but then she came back. So,
Yep, she came back to continue to be an idol in Korea.
hey, who knew? She got lost in that sauce.
She really did.
Next up is Kang Haiwan or Kwon Bae.
Clog
Who
Bay.
ironically was from Asian Creative and she finished in 8th place. I didn't realize that till right now.
Not bad.
But she's a lead rapper, sub-vocal, and a visual. She was born July 5th, 1999. One of her nicknames is the Innocent Rapper. There's a long story behind that.
Yes, the innocent rapper. Bring her back.
I'll get to it in a second. Her official color is Kang Coral, which makes sense because her name's Kang. She's a former trainee at Music K and HYWY. I've never heard either one of those.
There's so many random companies over there.
Yeah, I don't know how they even have money.
Purity and innocent looks. She attended the same school as Yenna, and they never met each other until after they got into Aizuan.
Very true. Must have been a big school.
She almost debuted in a group called Day Day, which was later canceled.
Thank
And
God.
she trained for 9 months before debuting with Aizuan. Now, she's an innocent rapper because in Produce 48, she had to do a cover with some other girls. I'm pretty sure they're called Snack.
Yes.
Blackpink song.
Oh yeah.
And she had to be the rapper because she was the only one that could do the rapping. First off, this whole group was a train wreck to begin with. They were all crying.
Hey, shout out to Chaewon.
Man.
But the glue that held them together was Kwon Bae and Choewon.
And Chibi Eri.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah,
all
for real.
like best friends. They like talk to each other all the time. Team Snack. But she had to be the rapper, and she apologized to her family because she was known for her purity. but she had to be a rapper for the team, so she became known as the innocent or pure rapper. Like that's what.
Yeah, she had to do like I forgot what it's called, probably Lisa.
I feel like based off everything that I already know about what we probably said, that this was probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think this one was right.
And like everyone was so impressed with her rapping.
Just like the 16 seed get that upset.
This was a really
I definitely know some other ones too that we were like not right on.
Or like we were really up in the air because we weren't sure.
So
Yeah.
I think Highland will eventually be in another group. Because I remember before all this happened, like this was like a year or so ago. So I remember thinking they're getting ready for this literally. Their company was like buying up contracts of some other girls that were in Produce 48.
I do remember this happening.
For when she got out of Produce 48. Like they're like, okay, you know, like this is our.
I don't know whatever really happened with that, but I do remember that happening.
Yeah.
Now, is that still happening? I don't know. Because that was a couple years ago. I haven't really heard anything about it since then. But I think.
And that group is now index.
I'm sure she'll get some like side stuff like modeling, acting, you know,
Yeah.
whatever it is she does, because you know she's a very attractive person.
Whoa.
But I think she'll debut in a group eventually. I don't know how popular they'll be, but
I don't know. It was kind of a tough case with her because I just don't know that much about the company. I was thinking maybe she would try and just do like modeling. I mean, because like why not? She'd be really good at that. I thought maybe she'd go like the acting route too. Just because I don't know much about them trying to do anything with. I mean, she could definitely debut in another group. Like I think she has a lot of time to still like be an idol in that kind of.
Man, these guys know a lot about Eyes Wide.
Yeah, they do.
Like I could totally see her on some like dramas and stuff. So I don't know. It was tough. She was one of the tougher contestants to be like, yeah, this is what I think Highland's gonna do because I really like don't know.
like I said, I think eventually they'll pull together, especially given her popularity, and get some other group. Because here's the thing. There's groups that pop up all the time, and I'm just like, where do these girls come from? I've never heard of any of these people. Like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
And the only other kind of free agent, you know, quote unquote, girls floating around, I'm sure they can pick up some people throughout a group with her, even if it's like one song and then not.
I mean, they
should.
do it.
Red Square.
Yeah, they should.
Red Square.
What's the other one that came out?
Shout out to even back then we had no idea who they were.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Like, those are groups that who knows what they're doing. They could get a contract bought up and debut with her as some other group, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like how Majors used to be a group, and then they just came out with somebody else, or like
R.I.P.
Signature and Red Square used to be a group together, then they came back as something else.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like she'll debut in another group somewhere. I just don't know how popular it'll be or like when
I hope
it'll be, but
yeah, I mean, hopefully they do it sooner than later.
I do definitely think she'll get some acting in commercials or something.
That's what I was like. I feel like she would be really funny on some like commercials. I feel like she'd be hilarious.
But I think she'll definitely end up doing something.
All right, well, for the most part, that's kind of right. She definitely does acting, does commercials, does modeling. She actually kind of debuted as like a random solo artist doing like OST music. She has not been in another group yet, but who knows if that'll happen. I don't know at this point because it doesn't really seem like her company really
It's just been a while.
is musically focused like some of the other companies were. So that probably won't happen. Someone put that right in the middle. It's the old 50-50 guess, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of right.
Yeah.
So right now we're 1-1-1.
Next up we have Choi Yetta. She finished in 4th place.
Oh, boy.
She's a main rapper, lead vocal, lead dancer. She was born September 29th.
I'm interested to see what we said about Yena, because I don't know if we said she was going to go solo.
I don't remember what we said. I don't remember what I said.
His name is Choi Sung-min.
That's cool.
And we saw videos of Speed. So there's videos we saw of her brother.
That's wild. I didn't know that. That's like the craziest stat of the day.
I knew that her brother. I knew her brother was in a group. I just couldn't remember which one it was.
TXT?
I think that's crazy that siblings. I mean,
Wanting
I guess
Bahia?
like sports and
You know,
they do like this.
It's all overlapping together.
That's pretty crazy.
I remember one article that asked what it was like having another family member that was an idol and stuff. And she's like, oh, it's just normal. We hang out and like fart on each other in the living room.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah.
That's just real family right there.
Classic bro move.
That's kind of filter right there.
She's just
Free
a
spirit.
bro hanging out with the dog,
Just-
you know?
just a
Bro
free-
hanging out with my dog.
Free spirit.
She attended Hanlin Multiple Art School, like I said, with Taiwan, but they never knew each other, which is kind of weird. She was a trainee for 3 years and 5 months. Her official color is Yinlo.
Whoa.
Yellow for
Who came up with these names?
That's crazy.
She's known for being very bright and energetic. She's the happy virus of the group. She was also crowned the Personal Talent 1 Queen on Weekly Idol, the most prestigious award. She also was a childhood cancer survivor because when she was little, she was diagnosed with lymphoma, and they didn't think she was going to live. Here she is.
What the heck?
Polaris training. I don't know.
What?
Random fact of the day that we learned from the past.
Yeah.
The golden nugget.
Jeez, that's crazy.
They make jet skis.
Obviously, these guys in the past knew that. I didn't know that.
But
Dang, Yenna's got some crazy stats that I didn't know.
I will say, I think the first
Totally,
other
like,
member
learning this
captain
again.
right off the bat was Jenna.
Yenna was your first bias.
But she's like definitely fits the type of bias
gosh,
that I
it's
have.
true.
So crazy, energetic.
Sometimes things get ruined and just don't even realize it.
all the time.
Oh, legit happy virus is probably the best way to describe her.
Yeah.
Like,
She is a
people say
rapper,
that in
okay?
groups, and like they probably are, but like Yenna really is.
But like, I know like other members always have like that. Like, Selling Young from CLC is always like that.
Oh, God, I miss you.
It's like that.
Just like really funny, loud, energetic, jumping around,
Those are like my
being
main,
goofy.
those are like my main like biases. I don't know why, but that's why I always pick like usually my biases, and then my bias records are always like the moms of the group.
Yeah.
Don't know
Always.
why. But where do you think Jenna's gonna go in the future?
I
Let's see what
think
we say.
Yenna is gonna go in Everglow.
I don't think there's any.
Oh man, that's what we said.
I forgot all about
I
that.
forgot that too.
Why
Boo.
not?
Why did that not happen?
Guys won.
Now I'm just mad. Rant time.
We had a teaser today or yesterday. I don't know. Everglow.
Wow. Now I remember that was like our that was like our biggest takeaway from this. Was we wanted Yenna and Everglow.
I definitely don't think there's any way she's not gonna be that.
I think she's gonna be
Oh my
Chalk
gosh.
that to a
She's like
loss.
Also,
Oh my gosh. Mel Kiper Jr. out here.
she's a great dancer, great singer, great rapper. You know, she can be like that bad girl vibe that I have lately.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like it's gonna be again.
And not only that, but
This is literally why we made this episode, I remember now.
Oh.
like trained with her. You know.
Oh
So,
God.
They know each other.
It's not like being like, oh yeah, like Trey Young trained WM, but she like didn't train with the members of Oh My Girl, so she wouldn't be
Exactly.
associated with them. They literally trained with Yenna. Like they went to the show with her. They were friends with her. Like
These guys are a bunch of idiots.
Yes,
Or we're just way too smart.
We're looking too far into the future. It's still too soon to tell people.
Yeah, I know. It's not like she's not in Everglow
I also,
yet.
I was gonna say, why would you wait
Keyword,
for her to come
yet.
back? It's like fresh meat.
Alright, we're cutting it off. It's stupid. It's the worst idea ever.
It's only like a year.
So, and like again, guess when it happened? Right when Eyes One's done. There's no better time.
Also, who would
Well, I mean,
thought?
I mean, going back, I still stand by that. Like,
Here is
we were wrong, but I still stand by how I felt back then.
That's like all the people who drafted Greg Oden over Kevin Durant. Like, why wouldn't you?
Like, there's no way you don't take them.
groups, right? So they can get more attention.
Everglow,
Get the spotlight on them and be an Eyes One.
People forget.
I
Well,
don't think.
People may not have known. At this time in the world, Everglow is huge.
I don't think their company.
it was so weird how different Everglow was at this time compared to now.
Like, who would have thought, looking back on it, that right now Yenna would be more active than Everglow actually is themselves?
Yeah.
But they just happened to explode.
She's actually released more music probably than Everglow has in the last 2 years. Or year and a half.
Probably.
I think, yeah.
At least the last year.
Absolutely right. It's just their like songs are so good.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were so sick. I mean, they were so good.
Because and I was thinking about it too when we were talking about the one random girl you saw from what was the Fanatics. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't like songs
Gosh,
now.
From
Foreshadowing.
bad to worse.
Foreshadowing.
Let me get the. Did you drink it all?
No.
I didn't know. It was in the cup. I didn't know if it was.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid. I like the orange cream. I mean, I stand by that still. I thought Yenna should have been Everglow.
Sometimes they don't. It doesn't mean they're bad.
Like, think about majors we were talking about.
Oh my God.
Wait, see, are we literally just doing another Fanatics episode?
Are we doing an underrated groups
I
episode?
think we just said that again. It's like, just because you don't know doesn't mean Fanatics is bad.
And then, like, obviously, the members are freaking awesome too.
And
Like,
you can see from the first video we talk about all the time, the budget
Gosh.
is not there to make like a super crazy video. They literally like started like a basement school project, and now look at them.
Someone please say woo-wah.
I agree.
Do they exist then? Yeah, I think so.
They wanted
Maybe.
to get Everglow some popularity, just until Yenna could get there to kind of take them
To the next level.
To the next level.
But they just happened to
But
already be
they
there.
skipped all those levels and just went huge
Mm-hmm.
from day
I
one.
agree.
They've been really popular ever since, and that's why it's kind of.
Now's the time to
it
put
was
her in
that weird
Everglow.
situation.
Seriously, that's the only thing that can save them.
I don't know where they are. I think they've actually gone to some concerts and performed.
Because I've seen some videos of CN doing
Because
stuff.
Everglow was just like a normal group, like
No one would say
fanatics,
that.
and they're just like, oh cool, they got another member. Or even like Elris. They were a 5-member group for a long time. They got 2
Goodness.
Nobody said anything about it because nobody cared.
Yeah.
Well, sorry if you're an Elvis.
Maybe if you're like a Super
Well,
Bowl-
not sorry, because there can't be any Elvis
It's
fans
just
now.
like
It's
I
impossible.
don't know. It's one of those things where, like I said, I don't think they expect them to blow up like they did. They're planning for the future by putting her in this group. So if anything, they'd be able to drop her into the group later on, building their popularity up. Because that's the only group they have. That's the only thing they have to put the money in.
And that like makes sense business wise too. Just like
Like put it, just
how do you want to build this?
popular.
How do you want to make this team happen? It's like, oh, let's start them out, build them up a little bit with some cool songs.
Get like a discography out
And
there.
then guess what? We get to add a superstar on the
It's like when
team.
KD joined the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, it's like your team is already
Gosh.
really good. So, you
So
add
true.
more MVP,
These guys got some good
more
takes.
championships.
Well, we were wrong about this
It's a
one,
great
but
plan. It was like a
I
perfect
think we were
plan.
actually right.
It's just they had the
We may have lost, but
This
I
is
think
like why
actually-
we made this episode. Now I remember. I literally totally forgot what we even. I was like, what did we say for Yenna? I totally forgot.
So
I just can't wait to hear everyone in our Discord complain. that
everyone's
Yenna's
gonna
in the
complain,
group.
and guess
Bunch
what?
of complainers
We're
all
still
the time.
waiting.
That's fine. You can have your own opinions, but I think I've gone back and forth on it. And I've said I don't think she needs to be there.
But it doesn't hurt that she's there.
No, and I still don't think she.
I still
needs-
feel the same way.
Needs to be there, but I think she absolutely should because
My third thing is,
why not?
everyone's like, if she joins, Anna's not gonna have any lines at all. I'm like, so you're taking 3 lines from me like she doesn't have any lines now. Like, I don't understand.
Still true.
It's
Good
not even
point.
full verses if there's like not having any.
Yeah, I
These
don't
guys are starting to sway me. Maybe they should put Yen in Everglow.
Again, because Everglow is so great.
Bring Everglow back with
you don't
Yenna.
need saving from anybody. You don't need to throw. They don't need Momo. They don't need Irene. They don't need anyone because they're a great group on their own.
And
But
it's
adding Yenna is an awesome step of someone that they already know that can make them even more cool. I think they should do it. I think they should do it now. Like, because why would you wait? Like,
Yeah, I'm with you. I
And
always
the thing
said she's gonna be in Everglow. There's no question that they're not gonna wait to do another.
Can't miss pick of the draft.
That was
that doesn't make
way
any
off.
sense.
Probably the most way off we could be.
I wasn't really sure for the longest time, but honestly,
Because it wasn't just guessing what she was gonna do. It was like exactly the future we thought she was gonna have. It wasn't just like, she might model, she might be in a group. It was exactly so. Yeah, it's probably our biggest
she's right
miss.
there, knows him. She'll fit right in. She fits the concept. You're right.
Everglow doesn't even make music anymore.
Yeah, she'll fit the concept perfectly. You don't drop a teaser right after Eyes One disbands, and it's like, oh, she's not here yet.
That was true because they were like coming back, and we're like, it's
They were
time.
a really cool way to kind of get introduced, and then guess what? That's Everglow now, and that's will be the Everglow that we know forever moving forward. So
True.
Still could happen.
So, sorry, haters gonna hate. But yeah, she's definitely going into
I just
Everglow.
don't know what else she would do. Like I have no idea. I don't. A soloist?
I can't. I mean,
I don't-
she could do it, but I don't see her being a solo.
Oh.
Everglow, they can just put her in there.
Yep.
At least I said it.
We put the seed, planted the seed.
We're gonna see it very, very soon.
Hopefully tomorrow with the teasers.
Yeah. What if it was?
It was not.
She really just came on, and then like everyone else is literally just backup dancers.
Like Sejong and the girls.
Yeah, station.
Yen and the girls. That's what it is right now.
Treatment.
Sorry, we don't have one either.
R.I.P.
Next up we have Lee.
Well, as you could hear from our commentary through this entire thing, we were 100% wrong.
Yeah, way off on.
Currently, it's only been a year and a half ish.
I mean, you never know. Anything's possible in K-pop, but we were not right about Yenna.
And right now, arguably, I'd say Yenna is way more active than Everglow is.
She is. She is my.
And her solo stuff is dope.
She is my favorite member of Eyes One post Eyes One. Maybe, yeah. She's one of my favorite soloists to date. Her 2 solo songs, title tracks have been amazing. I love her concept. I have been so impressed with Yenna as like after because she was not my favorite at all in Eyes One. It's not that I didn't care, but she was just one of my least favorite members. Now I love her. I think she's one of my favorite. I mean, honestly, it's tough because
That's a loss I'm happy we took.
I'd have to look at soloists to be like, this is my favorite currently. But she like maybe could be in that spot because I love the music she's made. I think it's incredible. And yeah, again, we were obviously wrong. I stand by that idea though.
Oh, based off the facts we had when we made that episode?
Yeah.
There's no
I
way you
stand
wouldn't
by
think
it.
she was going in Everglow. Everybody online was hyping her up that she was going to be in Everglow.
It also took her like a while to do solo music.
Yeah.
She didn't just like come out the next day and was like, I'm a soloist. Like she kind of hung out for a while and then she finally came out.
And like if you went out and saw the teaser video, everyone's like, "Oh, this is it! Like this mystery person's gonna be Everglow.
Yeah,
It's building up."
it was
to
literally
this.
just like a big thing because
Like a
either
big conspiracy.
people were just like really for it or just like, no, this is horrible. And we're like, guys, you gotta try and understand what we mean. We think she should be there. She doesn't have to be, but no, that it was like a big thing for a little bit there, and then obviously she did not make her. It was just weird timing because they literally came back right when Eyes One was done.
100%.
So you're like, struck while the iron's hot because it's
100%.
literally the same exact timing. So yeah, wrong about Yenna.
Chaeyoung, who finished 12th, which I feel like is a highway robbery. So clearly WWE would not
That's where I also think the rigging went in.
put the money into that one.
Yeah.
She's a main dancer.
It's so crazy listening to these.
Rapper. She's born January 11th, 2000. Her official color is chain roll.
Who came up with
It's
these
still
names?
like name color. Yeah.
I don't know. She's the mom of the group, which I mean is true. She always takes care of all the members.
Yeah.
This one's famous for her cooking stuff and teaching the Japanese members how to do normal things like wash clothes.
Yeah, they really like didn't know how to wash a dish.
It's so true. Like,
And they're
like, wow, look at Cherry being the best mom ever. And then she's like, this is how you sweep the floor. And it's like,
yeah.
you know.
They just like follow around like little ducks.
It is very true.
That's funny. It is so
Her
true.
nickname is the Dancing Feather because she's known for dancing and being light as a feather. That's what they say she looks like when she dances. She trained for 4 years and 1 month. She's a former JYP trainee, and she appeared on the show 16 with her sister Chaeyoung, who now just came back in the NXT.
Who we're gonna see in a couple days.
Breath for a second. So just came back here.
Those allergies are hitting you then
Dude.
too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
She with her sister in 2012 and did not make it, and was on the survival shows K-Pop Star Season 3. We'll show K-Pop Star Season 3.
You're right. We need a new survival
She's fluent
show.
in Japanese.
We do.
And was crowned the
I wish
dancing
we had it.
queen on both Weekly Idol and Idol Room. Which I mean, she deserves it.
Definitely, yeah, definitely one of the best dancers out there right now.
Now, I don't remember whose turn it was last time. I think you went last time. But she's going back to WM Entertainment, who has an established girl group, who's coming back, and Oh My Girl.
Oh my girl.
I don't think it'll be right away, but I definitely think they'll debut a junior group and she'll be in it.
It is 100% time for them to have a new girl group because Oh My Girl is getting up there.
Yeah.
Grandmas.
Just banned them like
I think they've been around for, what, 6 years?
since 2015, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't care who you are. Oh my girl's been around since you since
Yeah,
you've been in fifth grade.
Yeah, since you've been a kid.
Yeah, there's no way they don't.
That's like 100% what I see happening there. I
She,
think it should.
Yeah.
She should still be like an idol in a group.
I definitely feel like a lot of these companies that have these girls coming back have trainees you've never seen, never heard of.
Fun fact, I honestly don't even know if she's still with that company.
To step up, like kind of like how in college basketball.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
How they ever gonna replace these guys?
Like she
That's
could
what
be,
you've
but
never
she also
Yeah,
might
I don't-
not be.
I don't know
I'm
if she
I'm
is
not
or not.
100% sure what company she's with.
Let's see.
I don't remember seeing her leave, but you know, we miss
I had
things.
no idea they had 8 other trainees to even put in a group with her.
No idea.
That is always crazy.
I don't know.
And then one of them that showed up.
Oh nope, they
was
still have her. Chan.
another girl that was in a different company during Produce 48, and she's in Cube Entertainment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when did she even go?
Boo, Cube.
So who knows how many of these other girls are trainees?
That trainee
are
was
waiting
Sheila.
to debut in a group and just waiting for these other groups to,
I think it's a lot.
I'm actually still kind of shocked that WM has not put out a junior group.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah,
I mean,
today was already kind of a group.
They were.
Then you had.
I just don't think I disagree with these guys.
Then you had Wacky Meki,
Wacky Meki,
Goo Goo Dolls,
Goo Goo Dolls.
Fanatics is a
Kristen.
Bruce 48.
We just so how many?
Gosh.
Take a drink every time you hear the word fanatics.
Honestly, you'd be freaking passed out on the
Oh
floor.
man, showing so much love. That's more than their actual episode.
But they still were waiting for these girls to come out of. If their company promoted them as much as we promoted them on the show,
They would
it'd
at
be
least have a
huge.
few more comebacks. Goodness gracious.
It's almost embarrassing at this point.
I know. I'm a little ashamed.
They were out here building popularity for all these years, getting really the name out there. So you're not going to stick them in a dungeon for years until.
Joke's on us. They absolutely do that with people.
Yeah, no.
They don't care.
Gosh, these guys are so naive.
Still be awesome. She's a great idol. And just have be a
I mean, Cheyenne was kind of in dungeon for years. She
was.
just had her solo music now.
They
She
don't
was.
have a junior girl group yet. Like, just do it. Like,
Yeah, I think she.
they can be mentored by Oh My Girl because Oh My Girls are literally veterans now. So it's like a perfect time to have a junior group. Cheyenne can be there as the star player. Get a couple more cool girls, and I'm standing.
Boom, LeSeraphim. There you go.
We did it. Dude, we called it ahead of time. Man, how sick would it have been if she was in
I
there?
forgot who was on her team.
Gosh.
They were a train wreck, and she just was crying because
Oh,
she
dude,
worked
that's
so
awesome.
hard. And even Bae Jung,
She like cried.
she like cried.
The mom herself.
Said Cheyenne was doing a great job, and to make her cry, you really have to be doing something. That was when she became my bias. She's always been my bias since then.
Also, never forget that's the same time when they're going around to see who pick up girls from the other groups. And Midgie said that she really wanted to be in the one group. Like, oh, that's cool. We're gonna take Sakura, and she wasn't even there. I do.
Yeah, I remember that when they picked her up from the waivers when she was out of town.
Just a rough one.
I'm excited because they should debut a new girl group.
That's weird they haven't.
All right, so update. WM has not, debuted a new group. They also lost a member of Oh My Girl because she
Put her in Oh My Girl.
yeah, I know, right? Because she stepped down from her duties
Yep.
and
It was acting time for why can't I think of her name?
Gio.
Gio. Yep. I was literally picturing her.
She legit left,
She decided to opt out.
and now they don't have a junior group, and they just have.
Even though I swear Oh My Girl is somehow the most active group of all time because all I see is
They
them
do so much.
they're
Stuff.
performing on stages in front of tons of people all the time. I guess they're going to festivals or not, but they're always so busy doing things.
They really are.
They're so popular. They're a super popular group. And then Cheyenne just debuted as a soloist.
Literally just
a
debuted
couple
as
weeks
a
ago.
soloist.
So she kind of was in a dungeon there for a while.
She really was, because I was like it took a year plus for her to debut. So I mean,
I
we're
really
technically right on that one.
I mean,
either.
yeah, and again, I stick with what we said. I did not see her as a soloist.
I
then.
didn't think she was going to either. I knew she was a really good dancer, but
Yeah.
I feel like when she was in Eyes One, they really didn't give her a ton of shine for her vocals because there's other people who did vocal stuff.
Right.
Because she did a lot of sub rapping stuff, but her
Anything's possible.
solo stuff was pretty sick.
It was very
so, I
good.
mean,
It was.
props
It
on
was.
her.
It was very good. I really liked it a lot, and I think she'll do more stuff in the future. So, she had a really good solo debut.
Let's see who else we got here.
Lead vocal, lead dancer. She was born August 1st, 2000. She also attended the Honda Multiple Arts School. She trained for 11 months. Her nickname is Angel Chewan, Fairy Chewan, or Radish Cabbage Fairy.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh,
Classic.
how could we
Her
forget
first
that one?
daughter is Che Mu. Che Mu. It's like a weird green colors. I don't know.
Yeah, these colors are wild.
She healed 3
Dude.
injuries in 30 seconds, and she's said to look like Stray Kids Felix. And I've also said a bunch. She looks like a spitting image of a female version of Kai from.
She really does.
Stand by that.
Well, at least one thing we got right in this episode.
And that closes it down. That's a right for
I
right.
don't know whose turn it is. It might be yours.
I was just looking for one fact and we found it.
My perfect world, her and Yumi would just be a super awesome
I still stand by that.
duo in the world, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'd like to see her still in a group. I'd like to see her still be a performer. I don't know.
I think she's gonna go in Rocket Punch.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
See, I forgot that they have them.
She's young enough that she could
Yeah,
get that
that's
concept.
and that's
She-
why
that's
that's
a public concept.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Boy, we were way more wrong than I thought we were.
She went on the show with the other trainees from Rocket Punch. It was like trained with them all these years.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna put in Rocket.
That'd be probably the best bet, because they're not gonna debut another girl group.
I don't think they're gonna debut. Rocket Punch is too new.
There's 2 new, so
Literally, if anyone is putting betting money on anything, don't ask me.
If they
Yeah.
debut a new group, that means it'd be bad news for levels. So
yeah.
Whoa!
You're right about that.
Ironically, they are not a group, so it did not matter.
I know, right? Well, I think she's gonna go Rocket Punch.
Yeah, that'd be sick. She'd fit that concept perfectly. Wait, they're coming back. Put her in there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
I just think
Yeah.
it's a
It's the same exact thing with Everglow. Do it now.
We just wanted to wreak havoc and put the people in the groups immediately. That would have been sick.
Dude,
I stand by that.
Do it.
These guys have got a plan.
Think about
I
that.
know Arceus is super hyped because he thinks she's gonna be in.
That was also a big thing too. Is people are like, oh, there's clues on the clock. Like she's.
I
gonna
know
be-
that was like Everglow. People were like the mysterious cloud fog in the bathroom or in the background. You can see another person. It's like wild. I'm like, okay.
Next up, we got Kit Minju.
So- Before we get to Minju, we definitely were wrong about Chaewon because
At least we
Chaewon,
said we still wanted to see her in a group.
that is true, joined Sakura in a group called Let's Have a Red.
Yeah, we just had no idea that would even be a thing. So
Yeah, honestly, we had no idea, so it was gonna be kind of hard to guess that. We didn't really have a choice.
I remember Chaewon was kind of a hard one to, because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I want her to still be an idol. I just don't really know what she's gonna do exactly.
That's
she's
also
she's definitely like grown and now is like center stage superstar
She really is,
of
though.
La Seraphim, so that's awesome. She's definitely awesome in that group. So
But it's also weird too, because it's kind of hard to just be like pull like a group out of the air and be like, you know what? I feel like some random company's just gonna pick them up and start their own.
that was the
group.
thing too, is she left company, so it's like, how are we supposed to know that?
So I mean, that one we definitely.
We'll
were
just
right
put
on.
that as a wrong.
But
I don't know if I
it's rough pickings out here. We're not doing great.
Chaewon finished in 10th place. So Kit Minju.
I'll probably.
I
think we're
feel
gonna
like
do
we
this
had
one.
to get this one right.
Maybe. She's up there. I mean,
If we got this one wrong, we definitely probably should stop guessing these things.
Oh, I agree.
Sub-vocal visual. She was born February 5th, 2001. Her official color is Snow White Minju.
Whoa, that's a color.
She attended the Seoul School. of
Her name is
Performance.
like literally it's her
She's
name.
been in a lot of like music videos and dramas, and she is actually very good at speaking English.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna be another group. I think she's
I'm not even good at
She's
speaking
definitely
English.
gonna just be an actress and model.
like that's what she was known for.
Especially since she's coming from this weird company that like sells sports drinks or whatever. She's gonna go be an actress. And like, why not? Like, dude, you gotta go be a model or an actress.
Yeah, I don't think
She's
I don't think she's gonna be. An
she's
actress.
ready for that life.
She's gonna get the old Zoe. She's gonna go be an actress.
She's ready.
What does so even
She's
do?
ready for that life.
Good question.
Next up is.
All right, well, 100% correct on that.
She finished in 6th place.
Yeah, we don't really need to go back and.
She's,
That was right.
Minju, correct. Could have told you that from day one.
She's an actress.
With Sakura.
Pretty sure we're right about these two too.
Did we just say they went home?
I think they just went back home.
Very,
Yeah.
very great scented candle.
Yeah, like weird ice cream or something. That was a little better actually.
She trained for 4 years and 10 months. She did
That's so long.
HKT48 in 2013. She became the center of Winkhwa Sankai within a month of.
That sounds about right.
You know
Kudos to
what?
that pronunciation.
That pronunciation is out of this world.
Oh, Genki Day.
Oh, Genki Day.
The 3rd generation of HKT48, so she's very
Thoroughbred.
Oh yeah.
She also had concurrent positions on the AKB48's B team from March 2015 to December 2017. I'm guessing it sounds because 18, but I don't know how
They
the
needed
AKB48 works.
yeah, they needed to have someone super popular in B team and have people view them. So
True.
I don't know.
She also knows Korean the best out of all the J line. And she's also the only trainee on the show produced here to go from Class F to Class A.
That did happen.
It was amazing.
And fun fact, she may now only be 4'11".
She's really short,
Very tiny.
extremely small.
And I do know she's really good speaking Korean because they'd say stuff about it on Eyes When She all the time. And they're like, how do you know Korean so well? She goes, because I'm a genius.
That's all you need to say.
She's really funny
Yeah, Nako's great. Everybody loves Nako.
and adorable.
Everybody loves Nako. How can you? I don't think anyone can dislike. If you dislike Nako, then
I love the videos. We're like, hey, Nako, come do something cute. And she'll walk from the back just to the front and stand there, and everybody's like,
Oh my gosh.
she really just, that's just her power.
She also makes funny faces. She's a really good idol.
Everyone loves Nako. Everybody loves Nako.
I think Nako's just gonna go back to AKB.
Just go back
Yep,
to
yep,
be
yep, yep,
some
yep.
Superstar. Just
Count it.
She's gonna be the next.
She already was.
She's
Easy
gonna be the next
buckets.
heir apparent to Sakura.
Yeah,
So
she already was huge there, so she's only being more popular.
yeah, I think that's
That's it.
pretty safe. She's gonna go back to the AKB.
Yep. Agreed.
That's
Next
the
up,
second
we got
one on the
Honda
board.
Hitomi.
That's what we like to call correct.
She's a lead dancer, sub-vocal, sub-rapper. Born October 6, 2001. Her nickname is Strawberry Princess, He-Chan, or Han Hitomi, which just means Brand Hitomi. She loves bread. She's a member of AKB48's Team B and Team A. Her official color is Tomy Beige.
I didn't realize all their colors are just their name.
I know. Someone
Tommy
was
Beige.
slacked on color naming here.
And she debuted in AKB48 in 20. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's 4 or 6.
We still don't know to this day.
Yeah.
Legend has it, nobody knows.
Was a cheerleader in elementary school for 4 years, which we all know is true because on all the shows they made her do flips and all kinds of handstands and cartwheels.
Yep.
What do you think?
Well, I guarantee she's going back to AKB.
She's gonna be like the rest of the J line and go be awesome in Japan.
I think she'll go back to Japan, but I think if any of the members have a chance of coming back to Korea.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
She also just got like a Korean driver's license, so.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that was a
That
safe bet.
information, So maybe she will come back.
I mean, maybe she'll go back and sign with WM and be a trainee in.
There's still
in
time.
with Japan.
She hasn't graduated AKB yet, so.
Sick.
But
Just get a couple other random girls.
I think out of the 3 members of the group, she's J-Line group. She's the best chance of coming.
Ooh,
in.
that comment did not age well.
And Nako just like too huge. Not that Hitomi's not, but like there's like a god level status with Sakura. And
We'll
like,
put that on the
like
50-50
Nako, so
line.
I don't see them leaving. I feel like people in Japan are going to want to see them in Japan.
Yeah,
So
I definitely see Toby coming back and being kind of like Jerry did,
yeah,
Yep.
where she graduated or just did whatever she did. She came back and joined the company and
Yeah.
debuted in the group.
Little did it know, it's foreshadowing Sakura's future.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of companies hitting her up trying to
Just
come
like,
get
hey.
her.
Yeah, just like want to do this, want to do this, want to stay here.
Like when free agents come on the market, there wasn't their phones blowing up on people.
Yeah. Man, it's probably ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure she's got a ton of people.
Whoever her like agent manager.
We'll definitely be seeing Hitomi back in Korea as an idol as somebody. Next up is Joe Yuri.
I'm not gonna lie, I think there's still a chance it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not over till it's over.
It did happen for Sakura.
It did.
That is true. But I do think Hitomi will still come back. She was just on a show with Cheon and Yubi talking about stuff, so I mean, she still has those ties.
She better make it sooner than later.
I wonder how
'Cause-
old she is. She can't be very old.
Because the sands of time stop for no one, and
Wow,
the sands of
dude.
K-pop time especially don't stop for anybody. They go so fast, so essentially if you want to come back, people just might not care anymore.
I will say, right now, our right guesses to wrong guesses is
I was right in that one.
very...
That was a right one for me.
This is a group right or wrong.
Well, we were definitely wrong
I
then.
put it on a 50-50 line.
You bet your mortgage on her coming
did.
back, which she might. If she comes back, we are redoing this whole. We're gonna do this again, and
We'll catch up again in a year and a half.
Yena's gonna be an Everglow. It's gonna be sick.
I put that on the 50-50.
There's only 2 people I've ever heard that I think have a husky voice. If by definition what a husky voice would be. One of them's Heejin,
Uh-huh.
and the other one is the one girl,
I love
the
Heejin.
rapper from Stacy.
Yes.
We didn't even know who it was. That's so funny.
Jay?
It's like, maybe it's
JJ.
low, but it's not. I don't know.
That's crazy. Jay is just a child when this was recorded.
She's known for
She
looking
does
a
have
lot
that.
Like Wacky Meki's Yujung, which is true because they look.
Yeah, they do.
That's hilarious.
And she was also a contestant in Idol School, which if you don't know, is the company that made, or the show that made Promise Night.
Do you think the produce series were great? I did too.
So true.
We'll have to do that one day.
Dude, we didn't even watch Idol School yet when this
Holy
came out.
crap! This is so old.
I don't really know what she's gonna. Yuri's
I
gonna
don't
do.
really know what she's gonna. I don't really know what yours gonna do either.
Yeah, I remember we had no idea.
She could sing some solo songs because she's a great vocalist.
The thing that's weird is she's from Stone Music, and Stone Music had Promise 9, and then they I don't know if they sold their stuff or or transferred or what, but they're not even with Stone Music anymore.
Yeah.
And also, I know Stone Music got a couple other girls who were also in idol school, but within the last year or so left and went to other companies.
Yeah, Stone Music's a weird company.
So I don't know if they have trainees still. They're gonna debut or is it
Maybe.
in a group. I also, out of all the members,
Wallpaper.
would expect her to be the least polarizing, to pull in fans to whatever group it is she's in. No offense, Yuri, but
I just don't know what she's gonna do. I mean, she's a really good vocalist. That's why I thought maybe she could get like
she's like
some
OSTs
ballads,
or
yeah,
something.
some like ballady type stuff. That's what I thought.
I just don't see her
I just have no idea what.
being a soloist. I don't see her doing acting. I don't see her doing commercials. I mean, I hate to see her be like Cho and just sit around and do nothing until they decide they want to do something. I don't even know Stone Music has groups. I don't.
Yeah, because I thought it was like the distributing company.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It's definitely not.
Still have not cleared that up.
No, because they were formed from another show, so that wouldn't even make sense. But
So I'm not really sure what she's gonna do.
I don't know either. Probably the biggest question mark of any member, like you said. I
Mm-hmm.
hope something, but
Cause she's
it's
not
just
like
tough. It's just tough. Like what? I don't know.
she's not like a Chungha or a Somi or even like a Yoonbi. Like she's not like those guys. They're like
I still stand by that.
Watch yourself. You know, I do too. I would.
They have like personality. Like they're outgoing. They've got like something about them. Yuri is just kind of there.
True.
More
She
like
was.
that.
It's just hard when you're in a group with so many
I have no
people.
idea. Well, I guess I do know, but based in a perfect world where there weren't riggings, I don't know how she would have finished in third place out of all these members.
I still don't really know how she finished in third place.
Like when I thought about it,
The
I
fix.
thought maybe she'd sing some ballady songs that I honestly wouldn't really care about because I don't like ballady songs that much.
Still
Yeah,
don't.
I don't.
So
Hate
I really
ballady
don't.
songs.
maybe she'll be in a web drama. I don't know. I have no idea.
I wish. That'd be sick.
I mean, when in doubt, safe bet is they got some other trainees. They'll just put her in another group and see what
They
happens.
could have a girl group. We'll see.
Why don't
Question
you?
mark, Yuri. Hopefully something happens with you. You're a great vocalist, but
Yeah, that's why I was like, she's just
That's
gonna
okay.
sing some OSTs.
I don't know. It's like she's got a good vocal. It's like she's very strong vocally, but kind of like Yoonjung. Yoonjung went to a group that had a lot of established members where people.
Heck
knew.
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
So she could just come in and be a really good vocalist. And they'd have
Put
to
her in
be
Everglow.
like the face of
Everglow.
the-
Everyone's go to Everglow.
They need help.
Yeah.
Change him to Everflow and add his new members. Forever Glow.
Because I feel like if they started a group out of nowhere with Yuri, she would be the one
Yeah,
that would have
she
to
would.
carry the group and be like, the it girl, be the best.
Boy, we were just not Yuri fans
We were
back
strong
then.
vocally, but not in the other
Well,
areas
again, we
that
just
don't
didn't really
see.
know. Like,
You know what I'm saying? So I can't see them building a group around a bunch of random trainees and be like, oh yeah, Yuri's here.
Maybe she'll just.
we were so mean to her.
sing and stuff.
Which they didn't do that, so we were kind of right.
That would work. I mean, that'd be a pretty sick resume. Like your resume would be all there. Maybe she'll just go on like King of the Masked Singer or something. I don't know. I mean, she can't do that all the time, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of.
maybe
she just quit and retire and die.
Damn. That's essentially what
Pretty much what
we're
we're
saying.
saying.
Something in entertainment.
Lost cause.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a big L. We are not right about
Stand
that.
down, but hopefully something.
But
I mean,
now,
no one ever doesn't do that.
Well, fun fact, she became an awesome soloist who makes banger
She's
songs.
been, I mean, Yenna probably has my favorite songs, but Yuri's been the biggest like
Shock.
surprise, and honestly, probably my second favorite soloist from because her music's been really good.
All of her music has been
I'm
really
really
good.
shocked.
Very
and
catchy. Glassy was so
It's
sick.
like super awesome music that fits her vibe.
When she came out with that, I honestly couldn't believe it was her.
Anything is possible. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible. Again, I don't really disagree with what we had to say. It just was not correct.
I would say she was the most forgettable member on the show. Or the group. Because
Yeah.
I forgot she was there all the time.
Yeah. There's just a lot of people in Eyes One.
And also, actually, during, Produce 48, she really didn't do anything.
I don't remember.
She's really
anything she
quiet.
did.
Didn't do anything.
I don't.
It made that weird duck face.
I don't really remember anything in Produce 48 with her, so I still stand by that. But man, she has done really well as a soloist, and she's been very consistent with her music and comebacks. So they're definitely using her as a singer.
So good for you for proving us wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna say that because then she would. So.
but now for the last two members, they kind of just go.
Easiest money.
They just
of all
kind of go
time.
together.
Easiest money of
So
Yeah, no?
March 5th. She's a lead vocal, lead dancer. She was born September 1st, 2003. Her official color is blue Ginny. Blue Ginny. She trained for 1 year.
Gosh, I hope we just say like something ridiculous.
Who is this?
Eugen.
Appeared in many music videos and is well known for being in a contact
Oh.
commercial. Like contact, like eyes. That was like her claim to fame when she was on Today's 48.
Yeah,
I'll never forget what she said. She wants to be known as being more than a beautiful face, and she wants her real talents to show.
Gosh, don't we all?
I don't
She's also
I don't know why
the
anyone ever
youngest
says that.
Ever on the King of the Masked Singer at only 15 years and 104 days old.
Man.
Now, much like Eugen, we have Jerry Wanyang, who was the #1 person in produced.
Did we already know
She's a lead dancer.
I don't think so.
about them? I didn't. I wasn't sure. I guess we'll find out.
I hope we're just like they're going into acting.
They're
There's no way
definitely
they're
gonna
gonna be in a
just
group.
do commercials, both of them.
Interesting.
They're going as a duet.
She was the youngest training on Produced 48. Her nickname is Giant Baby or Giant Machne because she's extremely tall.
She still is.
She is good at speaking English, which is true. She's probably the best out of everyone in the group. And she ranked 88th on TC Chandler's Most Beautiful Faces.
Whatever happened to that guy? Is he still
You know
doing
what?
that?
I'm trying to get our TC Chandler episode going.
I'm trying to get him on the show.
Other fun fact for
Do you just like flip a coin?
She was crowned #1 on Produced 48 on her birthday. So when she won Produced 48, it was her birthday. Guess how old she was?
Was she 14?
Yes.
Yeah, she was
So when she won,
It's like, yeah,
Produced
she's
48,
still just like a
14
youngin'.
so young. Just so
Is she even 16 yet?
I
I
Holy
don't
crap.
know. She's been literally 14 forever.
She was my least favorite member, still is. Well, was. But she's always my. I mean, nothing against her. She's great, but everyone can't be first. Like
Every group has to have a sunset.
Yeah, she's
Definitely said that.
Definitely my least favorite member.
That should just be the slogan of the show.
Everyone can't be first.
Everybody needs a song, so.
If they don't just put both them and make a junior group to WJSN, then they're the dark.
Heck yeah, 100%. Count it.
Like,
Count that, that's
they're
two.
both so extremely young still. Wanyang's, is she 17 now?
Yeah.
And then
There's no way that was incorrect.
is Eugen?
She's probably like 16.
Or did she just hit 18?
I don't know, around that age.
I mean, either one, like, they're so ready to still be idols in a group. Like, just get them a group. And you have the #1 winner, and then Eugen, also very popular. So,
Or she wants to be known as more than just a beautiful face.
easiest money of all time. Just get a couple random girls in there, and let's just make a sweet.
Because they also have, I'm trying to remember who the girl was that trained with him that's on Produced 48. She was actually really good too. Honestly, her
I
name
don't know.
also might have been freaking. It wasn't.
Oh, hey.
Gosh, what was it? She had like she had a very similar name to.
Wasn't Khan's friend, was it? Because her name was Eugen.
No,
Oh, man.
they all
That'd
like,
be my favorite group of all time.
they all had like very similar.
Little did we know.
I'm trying to remember what it was, but this girl.
Oh, yeah.
There's no visual, so we're a little lost.
Kaiken.
I was gonna say,
Joe Kaiken.
yeah, she was a group. She was.
Whatever happened to her?
The Produce, 48 series with him,
I don't know.
and she was awesome. She just did amazing.
Awesome.
Well, she's going to be in the group, so.
That's how good it was.
So there's no way she's not gonna be in the group.
Soft.
WJSN are right time to be seniors, so they're kind of like the Oh My Girl situation, where they've been around for a while.
At least.
And then they won Queendom, so.
What's their
Niam, that's the
what-
one who's in Sunlight with. Chuck.
What's their company?
Okay.
What's
Sorry,
WJSN's
I don't
company?
know.
Starship?
At least they listened to this episode apparently,
They did.
because that was what they did.
Honestly,
If Starship doesn't do it, then I have no idea what they're doing. But
Shit.
they'll do it. They'll do it.
just go pick up what's her face from. Go get a Tony.
Yeah.
Just really strong on that. Tommy coming back.
Hey.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It still could happen.
Yeah, because they had Sistar who was 4th, and they had WJSN who was a lot, and then.
At least they like know how to run a
I'm sure
group.
they've got a couple other girls.
I actually feel like, I feel like Starship pretty good company.
Mm-hmm.
As many as times we like hate on other companies. And,
Cube.
Yeah, and YG's insider trading again, all this fun stuff. I feel like Starship pretty decent company, and they treat their groups pretty well. That's gonna be a great group.
Oh my goodness.
Especially since you have the literal winner of Probes 48.
It does help.
Be in that group, so that's pretty good.
Like, it was the dumbest thing of all time that Somi was never in a group after she
Number
won.
one person.
Like, this person was the
That
champion.
group's gonna be sick. That's gonna be fun.
Starship make it happen. There's no way you don't make it.
No,
happen.
that's
Like that's
This is like a 10 out of, or like 100 out of 10 right now with this guessing.
Like, that's going to happen. That's such a nice spot for Starship to be in. Because then you can just have WJSN be the seniors, and then you literally usher in this like awesome new girl group with 2 winners from Iceland, and literally the winner of Probes 48. So.
And then who knows how
Pretty
many?
decent.
Who knows how many other trainees they probably
Yeah,
have.
and
They were there. They had them.
They knew.
They had them ready.
They were stockpiled.
They were ready for like the most winningest debut song ever.
Seriously.
11.
Who knows? Like,
Well, no, think about like ITZY. We knew about like 3 of the girls, and then they had Yuna and Leah who came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they're like awesome too. So
yeah, it's that group's gonna be great. Whatever they do, it's gonna be sick. I mean, the girl groups that they've had have been awesome, and Sistar and now WJSN. So they're gonna be
Shout out
an
to
awesome group to look forward to.
Starship, man.
They're gonna like take us into. I mean, what even generation are we in
Next
now?
year.
What
Do we still ask that question to this day?
group? I have no idea. They're gonna keep us liking K-pop. I know that much.
we're gonna have a whole new wave of girls coming here.
Yeah.
Little did we know.
So little did we know, Starship just had 4 girls waiting in
We're-
that said dungeon.
Everything we said right there was actually 100% spot on correct. We could not have been more on
And
it.
then they debuted as Ive, who had like the most wins of all time ever in the history of debuting
After they
groups.
promoted 11 for 2 years somehow in music shows. No, that
And
was...
Now they're like super popular.
We couldn't have been more right about them.
I know
too.
we say this about a lot of stuff. Not a huge fan of Ive. Their music's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But they're super popular. People love them.
I like some of their songs a lot. You know, I like other groups more, but they're not bad. They're cool.
Well, that does it. And for our final tally, we got 4 out of the 12 members right. So, you know, I honestly thought we were going to do a lot better than that.
You know what? I think for as good as we called the last one, that's worth more points. So
Hey, looking back on the facts we were spitting in this episode, I definitely feel like if it would happen again, I'd have the exact
I mean, I
same
really don't
opinions.
think I would change my mind on any of them. I mean, I don't
It's
know.
just like doing a mock draft for sports. Like, just don't.
I didn't know what Yuri was gonna do.
I
still wouldn't have known what Yuri. I didn't know she was gonna be a soloist.
I didn't know.
I didn't think she was gonna be like a model, so I didn't really know what else. I guess we could have just guessed like, oh, go ahead and be a soloist, which we sort of said with OSTs, but
I didn't know that Chaewon and Sokka were going to get scooped up by Hybe Entertainment.
yeah,
the
I mean,
greatest group
like
of
who
all
knew
time.
that? I mean, no one had any idea there. That was, tough, but I mean, whatever. We got a few right. That's what matters.
We are who we thought we were.
We got a few right.
Let us know how many you guys got right. And if you say 12 out of 12, I know you're lying.
Then you're
There's no way
lying
that's true.
because there's no way. But no, that was fun. It's always nice to go back to the past and see what's going on. We'll have to find some other
Like,
episodes. to
I
do.
already knew what happened because we're in the present, but these dudes in the past convinced me that something different
I'm
could
like,
happen.
you know what? I still think Everglow could benefit from Yana. I
Like,
still
if you're
think
trying to
so.
sway my opinions, they did a great job of doing it.
Yeah, but no, that's not bad. Not bad.
We got a couple episodes coming at you next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this look back episode of us talking about stuff.
Yeah, I
We let
did.
the other guys host the show.
It was
so.
fun. It was fun. The rest of our team, but yeah,
Our AI characters.
yeah, seriously,
Like
we're
Aespa.
like Aespa. We're just next gen.
Raw Fog and
K-pop.
TJ.
Seriously. But yeah, we have a lot of content coming out. We're gonna let you know how some concerts are, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. But till then, we love you guys. I'm JT's Fog Raw, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Later.